The following program is an OCAmedia community-produced episode of Oregon Life, and we would like to thank our sponsor, the Oregon Brooklyn Optimist Club. We are proud to have you as a sponsor. Hello, I'm Frank Caruso, producer of Oregon Life, and we're back with part two, the interview with Lorenz and her mom, and I want you to enjoy this episode. Lorenz is an incredibly talented young person, and she's our very own here in Oregon. So we're very proud of her and proud to introduce you, if you haven't seen her or heard her, to our audiences. So enjoy this episode of Oregon Life and Lorenz.
Hello, my name is Lorenz Fradkin-Annen, or you can call me Renz. I'm gonna go biking today with my sister. It's really fun. I don't really like running. That's mainly why. I feel like biking's easier to be at a consistent speed and be able to go fast. And I would just get really tired out by running. Here. So for as long as I remember, I've been playing violin, and apparently I was playing violin before I can even remember. So this first part is only what my mom told me, which I don't remember.
And when she was, maybe 2 or 3, I can't even remember, she went to her brother's orchestra school concert. And I think her brother actually played bass one year and violin another year. So I can't remember what he was playing that year. But she went to that concert and she was instantly attracted to the violin. And we came home from that concert and she told me, "Mom, I want to play the violin." And I said, "Well, that's nice, dear. You can learn how to play the violin in 4th grade when school orchestra starts in 4th grade." And she did not really like that answer. And I think she literally pestered me about it for the entire school year. Kept telling me she wanted to play violin. And I did not play a string instrument, so I know nothing about string instruments. And what do I know? And I said, "Well, 4th grade, you can start in 4th grade." And so finally, one day we happened to be at the high school, and there happened to be a private recital going on there at the stage. We were there for her brother's music lesson. And so we didn't really have anything to do. And we were walking around and we saw that there was this recital going on. So we went in and we sat down, and the very next person to play was maybe like a 4 or 5-year-old playing the violin. And she watched this kid play the violin. And the kid finishes and she says, "Mom, you can take violin lessons when you're a little kid." And then after that, it turned into, "Mom, when are you going to sign me up for violin lessons?" And I figured at that point, she's been asking me for a year. And now, it's turned into, "When are you going to sign me up?" So we signed her up, and she started violin lessons that summer. And I figured, well, we'll see how it goes. It's, summer lessons. We'll see if she likes it. But I wanted her to really give it a try. So I kind of Googled what to do. And I read that, I think it was David Garrett, but I can't remember for sure, some famous violin who, an interviewer asked him, "How did your mom get you to play the violin when you started?" And he said, "My mom would give me chocolate chips when I practiced the violin." And we didn't have a lot of chocolate in our house then because her older sister has food allergies. And it's difficult to find chocolate chips, like treats sometimes, that are allergen free. So like this was a really special treat for her to get chocolate chips. And so I'd give her chocolate chips when she practiced, and she thought that was great. But I think I only had to bribe her with chocolate chips for maybe like a month. And that was all, that was it. She kept practicing after that.
It was a quarter-sized violin, very small, looks like a toy. And I started out and I got violin lessons with some people at Academy of Sound. And after a while, I just really liked violin. So, yeah. Obviously, I don't do violin 24 hours a day. I also have other things that I enjoy doing. Like, I also play piano. Can't remember how long I've been playing piano for. And bassoon, which I very recently started in either 6th grade or 7th grade. I enjoy doing various things with my sister, like annoying her and biking with her and just playing with her in general. And I like another thing that I've been really interested in is like electronics and programming and stuff, which I'm gonna start getting more serious into with an AP class that I have this year, computer science, AP computer science, which I guess I'll see whether or not I like it. I think I will.
Hi, I'm Eugene Purdue. I teach violin. I'm known in some circles as the teacher of Rents or Lorenz. Anyway, I've been her teacher for 3 years, and she loves music, loves playing the violin. Let's see, she's very bright, extremely bright, in fact, and she's heavily into computer stuff. And give you an idea, when she first day she walked in my studio as an 11-year-old, she saw my old ancient computer tower, and she looked at that and says, does that run on Windows XP, which was an operating system from around the year 2000, and I still have it here. And then, of course, she had to go around to the back of the computer to see all the peripherals that were attached. Yeah, it's that. And she's, like I said, an exceptional talent. She's very directed. She has lots of personality, really fun. And on stage, for instance, she's her fun. Yeah, like some people, they come out on stage and they look very serious and like they're going to take some final exam or something. But Rents comes out and she just loves it, and she's smiling at the audience, and her personality really radiates. One maybe interesting aspect about Rents is that to teach her, I might point out something that needs to be improved, but she wants to figure out how to fix it herself. A lot of students, I give them a step-by-step process of how to develop a particular skill or solve a particular problem. But she wants to figure it out herself, and she's maybe other kids would want to figure it out themselves, but the difference is that Rents actually does it. She comes back the next week and it's fixed. So she's a really good problem solver.
I have a funny story about when she first started playing. I think the first thing she learned was Twinkle, Twinkle Little Star, like all the Suzuki kids do. She started out in the Suzuki book, playing by ear, And I played the Sibelius Concerto for her, and it's a pretty hardcore piece. You know, you have to be a pretty advanced player to play it. And she listened to it, and she listened to the end, and she says, "Mom, can I learn that piece next?"
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You just don't remember. You don't remember this.